it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be doing an eye look with a new palette. Now this palette's a little bit bigger than the ones that, remember I said I wanted to go with smaller palettes, but this palette is a little bit bigger, but not ginormous. You're going to see it in a second. And the reason I liked it is I like that there's so many different looks I can create with it. It's neutral. I saw a makeup artist on TikTok and I was like, her eye looks always look amazing. So I'm like, I need that in my life. It's this one right here. This is from Patrick Ta. I have to be careful because I was filming this a second ago. I had stopped filming because one of them fell out. So here, let me just, I'm just going to take that out. So that one just fell out. Other than that, I'm really enjoying it. So these are cream shadows right here. And so I guess he likes to use cream shadows along with powders, which I do that with cream sticks. I will use a cream stick, like Laura Mercier caviar stick, and I will do a powder on top of that. I've shared that with you guys before in tutorials, so I love that. You can use these as liners, but I love all the colors, including this one. I love these colors because you can just create two. You can do two shadows, one shadow. So pretty. I like this little door that's on here. That's what I call it, a little door, because that way you're not going to get a mixture of stuff. This is something that Huda should have done in her palette. Which palette was that? Was it like her nude palette or something like that that had that concealer in it? I gave it to my daughter. I don't have it anymore. I used to have it. I never used it. But she should have had something like this on it to keep it covered. So I think that's really good. I've already put my eyeshadow primer on. I'm using rougher. I'll eventually get back to using my BK Beauty. I just really like these. I love those too. I don't know what it is. I'm just hooked on these right now, guys, okay? So, but I still like BK Beauty. I'm going to use this one right here. I'm going to go in my transition. So like I said, you don't have to go and do... I'm probably going to use more shadows than I need to because I don't think you need to use a lot. Look at that already though. That's good color payoff. Do you see that? I didn't go and dig in the color either, okay? And look at the color you get. That's a good palette. That's a good eyeshadow. I like eyeshadows like that. I don't like when I have to keep on building and building. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know what I mean? But I really I love colors like this. I know you guys like to see me do different stuff, and I do sometimes, but if you want me to be honest, these are the colors I wear all the time. Let me show you really quickly. I love Sydney Grace's palette, but you know what colors I use mostly? The neutral ones. I hardly ever use like that purple or I don't really use those colors. I'm just being honest. I don't. I like the neutral colors. The Natasha Denona, a really pretty palette. I don't want to say, I'm going to tell you this, I'm enjoying it more now. The longer I have that, the more I enjoy it. I still think it was overhyped. I feel like Sydney Grace's quality is a little bit better than Natasha Denona, in my opinion. Seriously. And I get nothing for Sydney Grace. Like, I make no commission. I share stuff with you guys sometimes that I don't get paid for it because I like it. I'm not going to not share it because I don't make money on it. I will share that in I'll put a link up there. I'm not making any money on it. I'm okay with that because I want to share with you guys because it's good, okay? I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this, but I'm just putting this on the side here. Now what I've done too, I did this the other day, is I didn't even use that first color. I just went in with the color I just used just now. And then I blended it up here and brought it down here and I use another color. So I don't always use a transition color. Transition colors are nice though because it just helps you, it just looks a little bit more blended and seamless. And you could even use the transition color again, like if you feel like it's not blending really good, maybe you went a little too heavy-handed, you can go ahead and use a transition color. Look how pretty that is though. Look at how nice it's blending out. Look at, no, this is what I'm going to tell you what I like about this palette. I feel like you can use this palette no matter what your level is as far as creating eye looks. So I feel like even if you're new to doing eyeshadow, creating eyeshadow looks, I feel like you can use this. I don't feel like this is difficult to use. You can create different looks really easily with this. You can create so many different looks with this palette easily. And there's not like, if you were in a hurry and you had to, you know, create a look, a really nice look, you could do it in a hurry with a palette like this, as opposed to like the Cindy Grace one that I showed you. It's really pretty, but those other colors kind of can throw people off, you know. The thing about having a color like this where they're all pretty much neutral colors that are really similar is, like I said, I find that it's easier to create a look with a palette like this. So, by the way, and I've shared videos on this before, when I'm applying that color on the outer corner, I'm doing that to lift up my eye here and to create a shadow. So that's why I'm look at that. Oh my God, I love it. I love these colors. I love neutral shadows like this. I'm going to go back over it with that same color that I shared in the beginning. I'm just going to go right on top here, even a little bit there. I'm going to wipe my brush off. Gosh, it doesn't take much to you really get nice color payoff and use very little. So far my only complaint is packaging, fingerprints, and it's going to scratch really easily, and that shadow that fell off is unacceptable. Let me try this color here. I don't know if this is going to be too dark. Let's try it. So I'm going to go in with my rougher brush. Oh, by the way, so I was using the rougher brush, fluffy brush number 27. And the outside corner, I was using the number 12. I also have this one in front of me. This is a nice fluffy brush too, with the number 16. So this is really good for blending, and it's also really nice for putting on your transition color. This is nice for doing that outer corner because you can really have that color packed in there, so you get more color application than if I use this. This would be just too, it wouldn't be enough. You know what I mean? You want to get that darker color, you want to use a brush like that. I'm going to use my rougher brush number 28. See how it's kind of flat? That's a nice brush for this. Okay, pretty, but let's use this. Let's use a little bit of MAC on my brush. And let's see if we can kick that up a notch, you know what I'm saying? That's better. Oh, that's pretty. Now, these shadows have a little bit more of a glittery look. So if you're not into that, you're not going to like this. This one, I'm having a hard time really building it up though. It looks better, but it doesn't look as dark as what I thought it would be. Here, I don't know. So let me go over that. I'm going to go over that with, I'm going to go over it with this. I want to brighten it up a little bit with that. See what this does. Ooh, I like that better. That's much prettier. See that? Look at my two eyes. That side looks prettier, doesn't it? Maybe that color just doesn't want to exist and it was just trying to jump out of my pan. I don't know. You know what I want to do? I want to, in the center of my eye, I'm going to use a little bit of this color. Oops, right there. I want to try to use as many colors as I can in here, in this look. You don't have to do this. Okay, on top of that other color, it doesn't seem like, ooh, it's really light. No, it's a little bit darker. Let's see if I use my finger. Ooh, it has like a like a creamy feel to it. Pretty. Okay, but because that's a little bit it's got a little bit of I mean, it's pretty, but I mean, just know that it's got a little bit of a glittery look to it, but subtle. Like you wouldn't be able to see it. I don't feel like you could see it. I don't know how it is on camera, but I feel like unless you were in my face, and honey, nobody's gonna be in my face, but unless you're in my face, I don't think you're really gonna see much of it. But I still really like this. I think this is a pretty palette. Use that dark brown that I use on the outer corner. I'm gonna use it under my eyes. Put that right here. Now I want to drag that down. I want to clean that up a little bit because I feel like it's a little too heavy. I just need to clean this up a little bit. Look at my shirt, you guys. Isn't that cute? I get that at the Nordstrom sale. That was another thing that ended up in my cart at the last minute. I saw it. I'm like, I have to have it. I don't know if it's still available. If it is, I will let you know. Okay, so this is my final eye look. Let me zoom you guys in because you guys know I zoom you guys in. I really like this palette, minus the fact that's the one eyeshadow. Did I put it back in here? Yes, I have to be careful. Minus the one eyeshadow that popped out. I really like this. I think it's really, really pretty. But I will tell you, that's just some of those little, these are a little bit more glittery than I'm used to as far as like normally I go for the shimmers, but I still think it's really pretty. I don't think it's over the top. Again, so you can see what it looks like. I don't think it's over the top. I really, really don't. So don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid. If I didn't like it, I would tell you, okay. I think it's like, it's any more and it would be too much for me. I feel like it's just enough that it doesn't look obnoxious, especially you'd have to be in somebody's face to notice it. I feel like, you know what I mean? Look how pretty it is. I think these are so pretty. I love these colors on me. These are my favorite. I just love to use neutral colors, and I feel like so many people can use this. So I will play around with these creams too. Maybe I'll do like another look for you guys. I haven't really delve into the creams yet, but I will. One thing I forgot to mention about this palette that's nice too is they have cool and warm. So it's cool and warm shades in here. So they're both. So it's nice. I can wear both, so I can pretty much wear anything in this palette. You might be like that too, but if you're not, at least if you're cool, you can wear cool shades. If you're warm, you can wear warm shades. So that's really, really nice. It's too bad that he didn't just do like a cool palette and a warm palette for people that can only wear cool palettes. You know what I mean? But I do really like it. Is it worth $68? To me it is, because listen, I pay almost that for my Dior's, okay? And I'm just talking quality and how many shadows you get. You're getting a lot more shadows in something like this. If I can open it up. I think I got a discount too, because I ordered it from his website, and I feel like I signed up for an email or something, and I got like 10% or 15%, something. I feel like I got something off. So I didn't actually pay the full price for it. I think I paid, I don't remember what I paid, but I know I paid less than $68, but that's what it is retail for, okay? This one is, I believe these are 52 and you get 5 shadows, but it's Dior. So you are paying for the fact that it's Dior. These are fabulous. I love these. Love these, okay? Quality is there. This is too. It's really, really nice. So I definitely would recommend it if you're looking for a new palette. Okay, definitely recommend it. I will be wearing this a lot. This will be part of my current rotation because I just really, really love colors like that. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Really hope that you enjoyed it. And let me know, have you tried this palette? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Share it in the comments. Just because I like something doesn't mean you're going to like it. And when I don't like something, I always say that. If I don't like something, doesn't mean it's a bad product. Just didn't work out for me, but I'm always going to keep it real with you guys, okay? Thank you guys, and I'll catch you all in my next video.